Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Dash.
And I'm Cash. And we are really excited to open our second
box of Ikoria
out of 6. So we just want to remind everybody to subscribe. If this is the first time you're watching our channel or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below. We are trying really hard to get to 500 by May 20th. If we hit that goal, we made a deal that we would give away a free 2020 Commander deck
from Ikoria.
If we're doing, honestly, if we're doing really well, if we make it, I might add a little bonus to it as well. So we still have another mystery booster I think we're gonna also draw. So there's lots of reasons to, I mean, I think our videos are pretty fun too, I'd like to think.
Yeah.
And that's probably enough reason just to subscribe alone. But we want to give you a little thank you as well. So please subscribe if you haven't. We're going to get into opening this box. All right, so Dash is all set up here with some popcorn, ready to watch this box opening.
Yeah,
it's
I
pretty
actually
fun.
don't have popcorn here.
I watched a number of box openings of these, and the other day I saw some people opening them live.
Okay,
There's our box topper. Middle again. I like it in the middle.
Sure.
All right. And I didn't see anybody get the pulls that we got in that last box. So
What if we get Lutri for this?
well, we might.
That would be
So I didn't see anybody get pulls like we got in our first video. So I'm hoping maybe we'll get lucky again and we'll get that. Maybe that's the norm and that was just me not seeing it. But I'm thinking that we did really well. So let's see if we can match or do better. Someone told me that they actually got 8 mythics in a pack, in a box.
Yeah.
But
I can't imagine
some of the rares in this set seem like they're better than some of the mythics. So, which I mean isn't abnormal, of course, but all right, neutralize. We've got a Death Oasis, so not a home run to start. Kind of a pretty standard kind of rare that comes in these boxes. Don't actually like that one. I think it might be the 3rd or the 4th best of the those enchantments that are in this set. All right, what do we got here? All right, Sanctuary Lockdown, General's Enforcer, nice crystal, and a Labyrinth Raptor.
Haven't seen that one yet.
All right, not sure if we've gotten that one before or not. He looks kind of familiar, but we might have got a different version. That's the problem. That's always the interesting part about these new sets is because there's 4 versions of stuff or two full versions of stuff, and then they all look different. It's sometimes hard to remember which ones you've gotten and which ones you have. Ooh, that Regal Leosaur is beautiful with mutate.
We've got a bunch of those.
So he gets. Oh, he's nice. All right, Duskfang Mentor. We got ourselves a Mythos of Nethroi and a foil Offspring's Revenge, double rare pack.
I like that Offspring's Revenge.
Yeah, it is.
So cool. I love that cat.
Well, that cat looks like he's kind of looks like he's come almost out of the picture at us. That's pretty fun. All right.
He looks like he's coming to you.
Can you dumb down the light a little bit for me, please? Sometimes we get a little too much shine on our light, so it's
Is that good?
that's better, I think. I love still love that pacifism.
Love that dog.
All right, Will, Boneyard Lurker, Ivy Elemental, and we got ourselves a Triome. Not bad.
It's looking like it's super easy to get these triomes.
Well, yeah, I think you can expect 5 or 6 Triomes in a box. It seems to be about the norm. Now, the full art ones, and the last box we got a foil, and the foil ones, from what I've seen, have been super hard to get. So I'm wondering.
Full art, you mean?
Yeah, foil full art seem like they're
Genesis
super hard to get. We got that the last box, I think.
And then.
So the just gonna mention that I do think that what's gonna happen. I mean, foil is always worth a little bit more, anyways. But I'm starting to see a pattern here where we might start to see the foil full art triomes really be worth a lot more because they seem like they're so hard to get compared to just the regular full art. So we might see them triple, quadruple the price.
Yes.
Instead of just maybe double. All right, Migration Path, Valiant Recruiter, Boneyard Lurker, and our first Ozolith. That's a great rare.
Which one?
You haven't seen this? You don't remember it from when we did the
No.
previous? All right. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those cards on the Ozolith. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if the Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from the Ozolith onto target creature. So that would like fit in amazingly with your counter deck, right? Really good on because he's Dash has got a blue-white counter deck, and that would be fantastic in the deck. So.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Oh, I see something foily at the back. Something foily peeking out back there. Hopefully it's a rare or maybe a full art mythic. We haven't or a foil mythic. Ikoria Triome. Garuda.
And I know what
We've pulled the most of this, so he's been the most common.
Porcupine!
Oh, full art foil Porcupine. That is amazing.
We got a box topper Porcupine.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, all right, I'm gonna pull from the other pile. I'm not getting any mythics right now. Garuda, I think we've got like 4 or 5 Garudas in our boxes. We haven't seen our Lutri yet, and I think we're missing.
That's the first one that we've got. No, like that was the first companion that we got.
All right, Dranith. So he is a nice rare. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands.
That's really
so he's
nice.
quite good. All right.
If that was opposite, then that would just be like the best card ever created.
Well, you know what? He's gonna be because there's so much graveyard stuff that goes on, shenanigans from graveyard. So he really knocks out Ominous Seas. I like the Ominous Seas and a Slitherwisp. We've got a Divine Arrow and some junk. No tables required. Hate those advertisements. I believe I pay for a pack and I get advertisements. It drives me crazy.
Tentative Connection.
Yeah, Tentative Connection. You want to give him a hug? Oh, we got something foily in the back again. I'm not doing very good at hiding the back. All right. Reptilian, Zenith Flare, Night Bonder. We got another Triumph.
And Regal Leo.
In the foil version. So far, now it's early, but so far we're about, I think, about 8-9 packs through. This has not been nearly as good as the last box. But the last box did come on strong at the end, so maybe it'll happen the same this time. Maybe they're putting all the junky packs at the top and all the good ones on the bottom. I put those in the wrong pile. Alright. Mystical Subdual. Oh, I don't remember this guy. So Flash gives creatures -2/0 and they lose all abilities. Oh, he's actually pretty useful. You can see drafting him and that being useful. Alright. Skycat Sovereign. So we got him in the last one. He gets +1/1 for each other creature you control with flying. And then you can create catbirds.
To make him get +1/1.
Yeah, I just like the idea that you can create catbirds. It's funny.
Funny.
Alright. I like that there's a little bit of humor in this set that we don't sometimes see.
Glimmer Bell could be like Hedron Crab.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's too expensive though, I think. Yeah. Alright. But I guess as an extra. Oh, Gem Razor. Alright. Still no mythics.
Yep. Probably like the last.
What the heck? Are we gonna get mythics in this or what?
I'll tell you when we're opening.
The last box had 4 mythics in it, so we'd like to at least get 5 mythics. That's I think that's a normal kind of range.
Last one we got 4 mythics.
Yeah. All right. Fight is 1. Back for more. A second Slitherwisp.
Slitherwisp.
All right. Well, our Christian, who owns these packs, is not going to be super happy with this so far because I don't think we've gotten anything that is all that exciting.
Yeah, I think the
Full art
only
Volcapede.
good cards are like the
Triomes aren't bad, but they're just
the Triomes, and then that one rare, the one that we haven't got before.
So Dirge Bat, very nice.
Yes.
Full art. Rugged Highlands,
then
full art.
This one, the Ozolith.
Oh, the Ozolith. Yeah, that's right. The Ozolith is a good card. You're right. I forgot about the Ozolith.
Yeah, I was like, what's it called?
Yeah, Ozolith's good. That's going to be a nice card. That's going to be a card. It's going to hold value, I think. I don't know exactly what it's going for right now, but I foresee it holding value really well. So it's a very unique card for what it does. All right, so Hornbash Mentor, Flourishing Fox. I love the art in this. This is a great art card. All right.
Yeah.
Lord Dracus. Oh, we've got a ton of him so far too.
Yes.
And a Zagoth Triumph. So we've gotten 3 regular Triumphs. We got a foil Grim Dancer. So
Is
not
it
too
almost
shabby.
time to open our...
Not quite. I'd rather go over halfway.
Close.
You want that box topper?
Yeah, let's go 5 more packs.
Okay.
5 more packs and then
Alright.
box topper.
Of one mind. Love that art.
I love that one.
Yeah, he's funny too. Alright, we got Exuberant Wolf Bear, Easy Prey, Crim Dancer, and Kinnan Bonder Prodigy.
Okay.
So that's the regular one. That is our first mythic, and he is a good mythic. So if we're going to get a regular mythic, he might just be the one to get, actually.
Yeah, he's like $120.
Well, no, that's the full art foil box topper version.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what he's worth, but he's probably worth 20. He might be worth $20. So, I mean, $20 cards. Anytime you get a $20 card in a pack, you're pretty happy, and I'd have to believe he's going to stay one of the better cards in the set going forward. So, Porky Parrot. And I see a mythic.
Oh, a regular Snapdax this time.
Regular Snapdax. All right, we haven't got our full art.
Mythic. Yeah.
Well, that was back-to-back packs with mythics. It's interesting how these packs all come out. You think you're getting no mythics, and all of a sudden you go through a run and you get 2 or 3 or 4 all together in a clump.
Maybe like 10.
10 in a clump. I don't think so.
Could. Oh, that one kind of... that card
Yeah.
kind of looks like... What's the companion that looks like him?
You talking about the green and black one?
The white one, I'm pretty sure. Inspired Ultimatum?
It's Inspired Ultimatum. Have we got this one before?
No.
No, we did in the last box. We definitely got this one. This is
check
the
what that one is.
Luris, I think you're talking about.
Luris, yes, Luris.
Yeah. Inspired Ultimatum, I think that might be the best of the ultimatums. I really like that card. So.
Wait, target player gains 5 life. Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to target. Okay, that card is amazing!
Yeah, so he'll be really good.
Wait, we got Thieving Otter! you skipped him.
He'll be really good in Commander, I think. Alright, Julian Scabander, Zageth, Crystal,
Pelagor,
and a unexciting Mythos. What the heck did I do here? Alright. I'm not very excited about Mythoses. I must admit, I am not a terribly artsy person.
The Mythos of Snapdax has the same picture as Snapdax.
Oh yeah, it's really similar, right? Or I guess
because they both have Snapdax.
Yeah. So I'm not a really artsy kind of person. Mind you, I like Magic the Gathering art, but I'm not a really abstract art kind of person. That Farfinder is really nice. I like that. All right. But so I don't get the Snapdax art, and we got back-to-back ones of them. Just that was like insult. I'm complaining about it, and I get 2 in a row.
Yeah. It's annoying.
It is a little annoying.
Okay.
All right, so we got
this.
We got a Nightmare Squirrel.
Nightmare Squirrel.
All right, a Lynx. I do like the dual creature types in this. Some of the dual creature types are pretty fun.
Easy Prey.
Easy Prey.
Sabai Thundermane.
It's actually pretty good. Uncommon.
Blitz of the Thunder Raptor.
And
Eerie Ultimatum.
we got 2 of those in the last pack. All right.
I really don't care about those
Yeah,
much.
they're not too exciting. All right, so we're gonna get into our box topper.
Oh, let me show it.
You want to show the box topper this
Yes.
time? All right, I'm gonna open it so that it doesn't end up in 2 pieces. We've heard of a lot of actually the box toppers because they're a single card by itself, getting shifted before we turn it, getting shifted around in the box and getting all bent. So thankfully we haven't had that yet. Oh, that's what I like. So we've got a full art foil Phoenix, Featherquill Phoenix. It is beautiful. Love the card. Anytime you
That one's Everquill Phoenix.
Hey, anytime you get a full art foil rare, it is a nice card. So I think the art on that is just gorgeous. I love the colors in it.
We
All
did
right,
another
Farfinder again.
Pretty sure we did.
Let's see what we got here. Charge, Grim Dancer, Cive Crystal, and another Garuda. We've had 2 companions, and we've gotten Garuda twice, but we did get a foil Hunted Nightmare. Like that card. Art on that's real neat.
Blossoming Suns.
All right. We haven't had. I still don't think we've had. I mean, the Ozolith I think is a real nice one. Actually, Kinnan's good. I shouldn't complain, but I'm looking for a full art something that's really gonna knock our socks off here. Hey, we got a Sprite Dragon. Sprite Dragon, really nice uncommons.
Basically Dora.
Yeah.
Shark Typhoon.
Shark Typhoon.
Not bad.
No, he's good. Shark Typhoon's nice. We still want to make a fish deck, so with Shark Typhoon would be one of those that'll go in our fish deck.
Yeah, we're waiting for more fish. Gyruda will be in it also.
Alright, Ominous Seas as well. Unbreakable Bond and Unpredictable Cyclone. Alright.
Yeah, the shark deck will probably be blue-black.
I don't know.
Because Gyruda has to be in it.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Necropanther and... Serious? That's twice that's happened in this box. That's ridiculous.
I don't even want to open this box anymore.
Well, it's a little disappointing when you get back-to-back of the same rare, right?
We've only got 2 of the same companions.
Like, this is a lot of copies in this deck. This is, so far, this is I honestly, I think this is kind of a dud box right now. I don't complain a lot about boxes, but it's been kind of boring.
Oricorn.
Alright, so can we come out of this and do better? That is a nice full art. That does help my thoughts of this.
Bond.
And?
Quartz Crusher.
Quartzwood Crusher. So I've had a few people ask me about this card, actually. He's pretty good. And he's maybe a sleeper in the set where he's kind of come out and he's kind of just a regular-ish, people thinking of a regular rare, but I think he's got some room in him to go up. I mean, you get a 6/6 with Trample for 5 to begin with, but then you get to create beast tokens and stuff, and it's just real good. So I think he's one that could really go up. So all right. So for the last little bit of this Cunning Bonder, I'm gonna do a little. I want to talk about negativity and not getting caught in it. We run into foil bristling boar. Nice.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've over the last few days, I've run into a couple people who've been really, really negative about just about Magic, and you know, there's always stuff to complain about. You know, the reality is anytime they take chances and try to do new ideas, there's going to be banned cards. I think that's just a normal part. Every set pretty much gets something banned. If they're not getting stuff, if there's nothing banned, that means they're not pushing the envelope on new ideas and trying out new things. So I would love to see. I have no problem with something's peeking in the back there that's real good. But they're really not trying hard enough if things aren't getting banned. So I want to say I know some of the companions. Speaking of companion, we got a beautiful foil
I knew it was that one.
Karuga. But if stuff's not getting banned, they're just not trying hard enough, really. I mean, you know, pushing the idea with the companions, it's a really neat idea. And, well, I know some of them probably are getting banned in some formats and stuff. It really does add an interesting part to the game. So keep positive, guys. Don't listen to people who get negative. You know, we're on, I don't know how many sets we're over 100 sets. Ooh, full art Nithroy.
Nithroy, Epic So Death.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
And a foil Frostling.
So that is our fourth mythic. So anyway, stay out of, I'm just saying.
Third?
Sorry, third, what did I say?
Third. You said fourth.
Oh, third mythic, sorry. Yeah, anyway, stay out of the negativity. People have been negative on, you know, you get stuck in the negative trains of thought for the last 20 years or since the beginning of the game, basically. There's always something. You're not making them strong enough. They're making the cards too powerful. Their cards are ramping up in power too fast. This set's boring. You know, there's all kinds of reasons. Oh, we don't like it. They've changed this. They've done that. You know what? The game is great. It's healthy right now. I see a ton of excitement in the game. Things are growing. They're putting out really interesting sets. Even Theros Beyond Death. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but it had a lot of neat cards in it and some really interesting concepts. So I do think everyone stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and just enjoy the game for what it is. You know, there is literally hundreds of different ways you can make decks that are interesting. You can, if you don't like one format, you play another format, and just enjoy Magic the Gathering for being the greatest game that exists. All right, swallow whole. Big teethies, and there we go. Now we're talking. Full art Triome.
Finally, our first one.
Yeah, we've gotten, what did we get? 2 or 3 previous Triomes? 3? I think that's our fourth. There's only 2? So 2 Triomes in the box before that, but both were regular. So that's our first full art. So maybe we're going to finish. We got 4 packs left here. Maybe we're going to finish. Super. I see a nice foil on the back. I think it might be in the rare slot. It looks like it's got red on it. I'm going to hide that one really good because I have a feeling that it's something that we're going to want to see. Oh, we got Riel Mythic. That is our 4th Mythic Riel, the Everwise. For 1, a blue and a red. Riel gets +1/0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. Real nice Mythic. And
Connection!
okay, well, that wasn't what I was looking for, but that is pretty nice. I'm pretty happy about that. Just behind foil pacifism for how much we like it for the foil common. All right.
Yay!
All right, so we got another token here.
We have 2 packs left after this one. Titanic Rex.
Poliwag, Inditha Crystal, and ooh, that is our 5th. That's our 5th Mythic, right? 5th Mythic, and that is again one of the better ones. That's our first time we've actually got it. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter it. So your creatures come back. All your creatures come back, and not only that, they gain flying. So really interesting card to play. I know I was talking to a buddy yesterday, and he's been playing. We don't really play online. I don't enjoy it, but he's been playing online, and says that card's been kicking. He says that card's been kicking butt for him. So enjoy. We got ourselves a boring old Crystalline Giant. I gotta say, we've drawn a ton of that card. All right, last pack. Maybe the best one. What do you think?
Hope so.
We're gonna get a full art Lutri in this one.
Full art foil Lutri.
Now, I'm happy with just a full art. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna be greedy. I want a full art Lutri. That is greedy a little, I guess. But all right, what do we got? What do we got? Is that Karuga?
That's Karuga.
Nope.
Kahira!
Oh, we hadn't seen Kahira yet. That's the other one we haven't gotten. Ooh. All right, we'll take that. That's pretty good.
Close.
But that was pretty good, right? All right, so I'm going to move these out of the way.
We still haven't got Lutri. That's the only companion we haven't got.
We got 5 Mythics. We got Kinder Egg, Snapdax, Nethroi. We got ourselves a Riel, a nice Legendary, and a Luminous Broodmoth. We also got ourselves one. I think we got 4 companions, including the foil. We got a couple Garudas. We got ourselves. What else is interesting here? Got ourselves full art Sauve Triome. We got a Box Topper Destroya. I love that card. I don't know how it. Yeah, I love it. We got a couple of ultimatums. Not that excited about the ultimatums personally. Gyruda again. We got an Ozolith. I shouldn't forget the Ozolith. The Ozolith is awesome. And yeah, we got ourselves 3 Triomes. So really a little light on the Triomes in that box, but not bad. Probably about an average box. I think we got spoiled the first box because we had a 10 out of 10 box. This was probably one of those, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 boxes in the spectrum. So I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody have a magical day, and look for box 3 coming up soon.